afternoon, good evening, depending on your timeline and depending where you are watching from. Today, I would like to talk about teenagers' life. Let's start. In a teenager's life, the things that teenagers want to do is not really what their parents want them to do. Because as we teenagers, we feel that after finishing senior secondary school that we have freedom of doing anything. Freedom I mean in doing anything is fixing of long nails, lashes, and making of beautiful long hairs. I am not saying it is wrong for a teenager not to make beautiful hair or fix nails or fix lashes, but I just feel that it is not the right time of doing those things because teenage age is the time of setting yourself up and choosing friends and categories of people you want to be with. Because in the society today, our parents are not just our only examples. Our environment matters in our life. Our friends and other things we do and places we visit also matters. And the school and teachers that teach us and tutor us also matters in teenagers' life. That word, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. I don't really think you retaliate in the life of a teenager that is still trying to fix herself up. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are in a teenager's life. I feel it's us choosing the kind of things we like and the kind of lifestyle we want. Majority of us teenagers that dress richly are not based that our parents are rich, but we can do things to make us look like the rich kids. And now people see it and say that the child is spoiled, not knowing that the teenager is just trying to feel among those people and trying to belong somewhere. All I am saying is that the opinion of people observing and parents matters in the teenager's life because your opinions, neither good or bad, can also help a teenager up. A bad opinion on a teenager can actually make it more worse than the situation is meant to be. All I am saying in this sense is that seeing a teenager with bad friends does not really make the teenager a bad person. I repeat, seeing a teenager with bad friends does not make the teenager a bad person. People see it and say that the child is spoiled. Meanwhile, the child is just trying to find herself and fix herself somewhere. All I'm trying to say, if you see your child or your teenage daughter in a bad relationship and in a bad communication with friends, all you have to do is pull them close, explain to them, give them dialogues, and make them understand that whatever they do tallies with the future. Whether the path they take today tallies with the future, whether good or the bad. Because teenagers need to understand that age is the time we set ourselves for our adult age. Now, we talk about follow up. Following up your teenage child does not mean constantly every time shouting or yelling at your child. It simply means putting an eye down and watching, observing the kind of things your child do. Parents and guardians often make one mistake, reluctantly giving a 13-year-old child phone. I am not saying it's wrong or giving them phones or mobile texts, but all I am just trying to say is that leaving them with it without proper guidance and check up on them can actually lead to something unimaginable and you would not even understand. What I mean is that social media have made all apps available, all websites open for any age to come into, and our society today, internet is ruling and is not actually giving our teenagers good things. Internet has done more harm than good to our teenagers. Most of our teenagers are suffering today because of the internet. What I am trying to say in the sense is that giving a 13-year-old child a phone, a parental guide should be placed and also monitored and guided because the kind of chats and conversation they keep, the websites they log into, and the apps they download, it tallies and relates with their life. All I am saying in the sense is that this advice is not a day advice, it's not a month advice, but it's the advice that is going to last until the teenager understands that he or she has to make a step that will retaliate to the future, neither good or the bad. What I am trying to say that as a parent, you should be guided and also be able to understand your teenage child because lack of understanding can also make a teenager follow bad friends, feeling that innocent and feeling that her parents are not always understanding her, feeling that people that she's following outside, which are the bad ones, understand her more. It's actually giving her that feeling that she's more loved outside. All I am trying to say that in a teenager's life, parents should also be very guided with them, observing them, watching the kind of things they do. Ask a question to them and ask them who is their role model. It's very, very important to ask them who their role model is on social media because because most teenagers actually follow the wrong people and call them their role models. I am not saying that a teenager does not make mistake. All I am saying is that you as a parent should be guided and also understand that a teenager is a very stressful kind of situation at an age and a stage in our lives that we need to help and also retaliate with our future. We need to stand. These teenagers are ignorant of what we are doing today because we don't know what is going to result for us in future. Thank you so much for stopping by. Also, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Share whatever thoughts you have on the comment section, be it that what you feel I'm saying is not okay or what it is okay. Just drop your comments at the comment section. Thank you so much. This is Queen Favor TV. Thank you.